Bonjour à toutes et à tous, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve aujourd'hui pour la suite du jeu Oknytt. Et nous avons commencé donc le chapitre 2. On n'a donc rien loupé. Alors attendez.
The small creature had reappeared in another circle of mushrooms, much like the one the creature had entered not long ago.
I guess there's no point in going back to the farm.
The small creature stated with a determined nod.
Oui.
The mushroom caps felt soft and moist against the creature's hand. A tree, old and robust, was standing at the edge of the lake. Along the bark there were peculiar rune inscriptions.
I wonder how old I will become before I begin to wither away.
The small creature thought as it marveled at the majestic tree. The old tree's bark was thick and sturdy.
Il n'y avait pas des runes pourtant. Je reconnais pas les runes. Bon, c'est pas très grave.
Even during a night as dark as this one, the clear sky allowed the stars to shed their light on the small creature's surroundings.
J'ose même pas parler pendant ce jeu tellement j'ai peur de rompre l'atmosphère tellement elle est magnifique.
How wonderful it would be if they could shine like that forever.
The small creature said to itself as it dreamily looked up at the night sky. No matter how hard it wished, the stars wouldn't come down to the small creature. The lake was still, its dark water silently reflecting the foreboding tree line.
The water looks awfully dark.
The small creature said as it saw the rocks get swallowed up by the water over and over again. The small creature was tempted to enter the water, but hesitated at the last second.
Moi aussi ça m'aurait fait peur.
Below the alve tree there was a stone inscribed with strange runes.
These runes look familiar somehow.
The small creature thought as it moved its hand over the carved surface. The stone was far too heavy for the creature to move.
Ah, ça je veux bien le croire. Ok. Ah! Vous avez vu, il y avait un monsieur. Pas une créature. Oh! Là aussi il y avait une créature. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est que ça?
The moldy stick had suddenly been set aflame and quickly burned to a crisp. All that remained was a pile of ash and a small piece of the charred stick.
Ok, bah on va...
Nothing but cinder and a blackened piece of the stick remained after the fire.
on va récupérer.
What happened?
The small creature thought, scratching its head as it watched grains of ash get swept away with the wind.
Allez, on le prend.
The creature picked up the charred stick.
Est-ce que j'ai gardé mes objets à votre avis? Oui.
No, that...
Ok. Non plus. Non plus. Non plus. Non plus. Ok. Bien. Maintenant le vent. Oh!
A group of alvor had suddenly appeared up in the tree's canopy.
C'est beau ça aussi. Ok. J'imagine que ça va plus rien donner. Ça ne donne plus rien. D'accord. Donc on va dans le deuxième tableau, Lakeshore. Ok.
This surely is a beautiful place. But why did the Elf Queen send me here?
The creature wondered as it looked out across the glimmering lake, doubting that there would be a place for someone such as it along its shores.
Je sais pas si je vous l'ai déjà dit, mais faites pas attention aux bandes noires, le jeu est comme ça et ce n'est pas réglable. Donc je vous mettrai peut-être un overlay en fond, mais dans tous les cas c'est pas réglable et on y peut vraiment rien.
The lake was still, its dark water silently reflecting the foreboding tree line.
The water looks awfully dark.
The small creature...
Pareil comme tout à l'heure, Iron Ring.
A post with an iron ring mounted on it was sticking up from the ground.
If I was big enough, I could put this on my finger.
The small creature said with a shrewd smile. The small creature lifted the ring and let it fall down again with a thud. A frayed fishing net covered in fish remains had been washed ashore.
Who would want to eat this?
The small creature said with disgust as it removed a rotten fish head from the net. After getting entangled in the fishing net for a while, the small creature finally managed to pick it up.
Ok. On finit de voir ce qu'on peut récupérer.
A glass bottle was floating on the lake, not giving in to the small wave's attempts to bring it to shore.
It looks like there is something inside of it.
The small creature thought to itself as it fixated its eyes on the bottle. The water wasn't shallow enough for the creature to reach the bottle. A group of bulrush plants were growing along the shoreline.
I wonder if they could be of any use.
The small creature said as it examined the strange grass.
On va essayer de les prendre.
The small creature reached out and grabbed the strange plants.
Ah oui, lui il a tout pris, carrément. Ok. Ok. Alors la terre. L'eau. Oh! Nakan. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Nakan is a being that is said to dwell within the deepest lakes and rivers of the land. Lone travelers have been known to hear his ominous song as they take a moment to rest at the water's edge. If they find themselves listening to his enchanting melody for too long, a strange urge to join him in the dark water instills itself in the unlucky traveler.
Ça ressemble beaucoup aux sirènes.
As the creature opened its mouth to introduce itself, Nakan began to speak. Why, hello there, little one. Who might you be? Nakan said with a charming smile. The creature began, but Nakan quickly interrupted. Aren't you a talkative little one?
But
The small creature tried, but Nakan interrupted once more.
is there
Anything you can do, besides staring like an imbecile? Nakan continued, now with a snide smirk on his face. Just stare at me. Stare like those pesky Alvor swirling around in the trees with their magic, flaunting their melodies as if they think them to be better than mine.
Preposterous.
The lake is my domain, and mine alone. If only I could leave the water, I might be able to get a hold of their secrets, Nacken muttered as he stroked his chin in thought. Anyway, my problems with the Alvor are none of your business. Why don't you use your tiny little feet and skip away out of my sight, like a little bunny? Hop, hop, Nacken exclaimed, making a waving gesture towards the small creature.
Pas très gentil du coup lui. Hein. The man in the lake seemed jealous of the Alvor's power. Il est jaloux des Alvor, ouais.
The small creature suddenly felt an urge to join Nacken in the lake, but as it felt the cold water around its feet, it changed its mind.
Tant mieux. Donc l'eau, ça l'a fait sortir et le feu. Oh, c'est joli ça. C'est autour de lui. Et le vent. Le vent, pas grand chose. Alors on va voir ce qu'on a ramassé. Nope. Nope. Ok, donc ça pas encore. Nope. Nope. Et bah, je crois qu'on a tout essayé du coup. On va réessayer la terre avec lui. Oh nope. Ok, on continue. Glade. Oh, un alpha. Démon le lake, je suppose que c'est toujours la même chose. Ah, hollow shell.
A hollow shell was lying on the ground.
Ils sont beaux ces
It has
coquillages.
a hole right through it.
The small creature said, surprised by the strange shape of the shell. The small creature picked up the mysterious shell.
Ok. Nettles.
A row of nettles was blocking the small creature's path.
I hope they aren't poisonous.
The small creature thought to itself as it tried to find a way around the nettles.
I knew I shouldn't have touched them.
The small creature said, rubbing the rash on its hand.
C'est toujours la même chose, j'imagine.
The small creature.
Ouais. Bon, on n'a pas que ça, on est bloqué par les plans-plantes. Faut essayer d'enlever les plans-plantes, du coup. Comment on va faire ça?
Hmm.
Nope.
Hmm.
Hop.
Hmm.
Nope.
Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Nope. Je devrais faire ça d'abord. Ok. La pluie. Ah, ça fait pleurer le... Faut aller la voir, elle. Le feu, ça fait quoi? Ça a rien fait, j'ai rien vu. Ah, ça l'a fait briller, d'accord. Et le vent?
The small creature quietly listened as the wingless Alva began to sing a sad, enchanting melody while looking towards the dark sky.
Oh, elle a perdu ses ailes. D'accord. Moi, j'aimerais bien aller lui parler.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Faut pas le mettre dessus pour...
No.
Brrr.
Hmm. Hmm.
Iron coin.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Next guy, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire? Retourne en arrière. Retourne en arrière. Là on est bloqué. Mushrooms, j'avais pas vu ça.
Red toadstools had sprung up from the ground.
Ils y étaient?
These mushrooms look different from the ones I've seen before.
The small creature thought, studying them closely.
On peut essayer de les prendre.
The toadstool trembled slightly as the creature touched it.
Pas moyen de le prendre donc.
The toadstool
ça va être compliqué. Ok, bien sûr. Nope. Ah, là ça marche.
The small creature placed the bulrush pods on the stone. As the bulrush began to smolder, a trail of smoke emerged and began its journey towards the sky.
Ah, je peux rien faire.
The bulrush had begun to smolder, sending a pillar of smoke towards the sky.
I never imagined those small things being able to create such an amount of smoke.
The creature said to itself, watching the smoke being carried away with the wind. The stone was far too...
Oui, ça on l'a déjà fait. Toujours pas. Ça on l'a fait. Et ça. Ok.
As the alvor started to cough from the thick smoke, a thin trail of alv dust fell from one of them, forming a small pile on the ground.
Ça va pas la tuer au moins. Alv dust.
A pile of alv dust had formed on the ground underneath the tree.
It sure does sparkle.
The small creature said as it stood in awe of the beautiful powder.
Tu m'étonnes, c'est joli.
The small creature managed to scoop up the glowing pile of alv dust.
Alors. Ok, donc il y avait aussi ça que j'ai ramassé. Je peux peut-être essayer sur les trucs. Non. Il y avait ça aussi. Ok, donc on va essayer les chaud. On va essayer tout ce qu'on a ramassé. Iron ring. Ah, le Necken en veut bien, de la poussière de...
The small creature poured the glowing alv dust into the lake.
This feeling, I can feel them. Their power coursing through me.
Maybe you aren't as useless as I thought.
Here's a bottle for your troubles.
I'm sure you can use it for whatever it is you do, Nacken said with a sarcastic look.
You may still be able to prove yourself slightly competent. Get me one of their melodies. I want to see for myself just what makes their songs so captivating. Your reward will be greater next time.
Faut mettre le coquillage près de celle qui pleure, non, j'imagine, pour récupérer sa musique. He wants to get... Ouais, ils viennent de leur mélodie. Très bien. Blank paper. Qu'est-ce que ça fait le blank paper? Writing material.
No, no, that's not.
Ok. Est-ce que... Ok. Iron ring. Ça m'a étonné.
No, no.
Ok. Petit battle. Ça m'étonnerait, mais bon, faut vraiment pas prendre de risque d'oublier quelque chose, que sinon on va être mal. Mais c'était pas là les champignons avant.
Red toadstools had sprung up from the ground.
Tu peux alors pas là? Non, je peux pas. Ok, alors. Non plus. Un petit battle. Shell. Ah, ça j'ai déjà essayé, ça marchait pas. Ok. Touche pas. Touche pas.
The small creature quietly listened as the wingless alva began to sing a
On l'a déjà écouté. Non. Du coup ici on peut toujours rien faire. Qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire du coup? Writing material. Forest Age. Moi je suis jamais allée par là, Forest Age. Oh c'est beau! Ah, j'avais pas vu cet endroit.
A hollow ash tree, dead and colorless, was standing near the well.
At least the little ones have somewhere to live.
The small creature said, watching a number of insects skitter across the bark. With just a faint touch, the bark cracked and fell down into the small creature's hand. The natrum is always moving from place to place, searching for something not visible to normal eyes, unable to rest until it has found what it is looking for. Taking the shape of a raven, it can only be seen during these darkest of nights, spreading its black wings across the sky.
Hello!
The small creature said as loud as it could, trying to get the attention of the natram up on the tree branch. Missing its right eye, the natram had to turn its head to see the creature.
Who are you?
The small creature asked politely, even though the natram hadn't responded to its greeting. The natram twitched its head back and forth to be able to study the creature thoroughly. Then it started to speak.
Yes, yes, I can see your past. You are a very helpful creature. Kind, yes. Risen from the grave, familiar, yes. But the future, I cannot see. No, no. The future lies within the right eye. Yes, the right eye will tell you what is about to come. Once the right eye is back in the void, the future will reveal itself before your very eyes, yes.
The natrum called out, clacking with its beak.
Pour retrouver son œil droit. Ok. Ça on peut pas le récupérer la corde. Ok, mushrooms encore.
In the clearing there was a long since dried up well.
It looks depleted. I wonder if there could be something down there.
The small creature said as it peered down into the emptiness. As the small creature touched one of the stones, A few pebbles rocked loose and fell into the well.
Oh.
Red toadstools had
Toujours les mêmes. J'en fais quoi de cela? Je n'en fais toujours rien. Très bien. Oh, la terre. Oh, c'est mignon. Petite limace. L'eau. Ok. Feu. Oh, c'est beau ça aussi. Le vent. Ok. Bon alors. Quoi ça peut me servir du bois? En quoi le bois peut-il me débloquer? Ah! Mucus. Il est resté.
In its escape, the snail had left a thin trail of mucus on the stones.
I wonder why it was in such a hurry.
The small creature thought as it tried to see where the snail had run off to.
Est-ce que je peux le prendre?
The adhesive mucus was too sticky for the creature to carry in its hands.
Je peux le mettre sur le bois peut-être. J'ai essayé de le mettre dans le puits. Ouais. Ok. Writing matériel. Nope. 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 Petit bottle. Nope. Plus. Ça. Ça m'étonnerait. Hein. Ça fait rien. Ouais. Ok. Non plus. Ah, ça marche. Ah, je peux descendre. Sympa. Ok. Ok, bah du coup on va descendre. Hein. Dans le puits. Oh, encore un ami. Shovel.
A shovel had been struck into the ground at the bottom of the well.
Looks like someone has been using it for eating,
The creature said as it flicked off some of the leftovers from the tip.
Oh.
After much effort, the small creature managed to pull the shovel out of the ground.
Je vais peut-être pouvoir enlever les plantes avec ça, n'empêche. Mushroom, mushroom. Et il n'y a que le Brungeblen.
Brunscuba are guardian deities who reside in deep wells, making sure that the water is clean and drinkable. They also keep an eye out for curious children, chasing them away to prevent them falling down into the wells. A Brunscuba is usually not a particularly evil creature, but if its well gets polluted, the Brunscuba's anger knows no boundaries. As the small creature reached the bottom of the well, it was welcomed by two glaring eyes staring at it suspiciously.
Hello?
The small creature said, meeting the eyes' glaring gaze. The pair of eyes kept staring at the creature as if they were waiting for something. The creature could feel the eyes burrowing into it like daggers and began to look around the well to avoid the eyes' penetrating gaze.
You have a very nice home down here in the well.
The small creature said in an attempt to get the one on the wall to talk. Without having blinked once, the eyes were still maintaining their intense stare. After a moment of silence, the Brunscuba started to speak. Well, aren't you going to say anything? You barge into my home, uninvited I might add, and you don't even have the manners to introduce yourself. Who do you think you are?
I did introduce myself.
The small creature mumbled, hurt by the broomscuba's harsh accusation. Not a day goes by without someone new falling down into my well. All you do is stare at me. It's rude, that's what it is. You think it's good manners to just come down here and do as you please? Where are the gifts? The knock on the lid and the water? Where is my damn water? I'm not much of a guardian with nothing to guard now, am I? The broomscuba muttered as he inspected the creature.
Can you hear me?
The small creature asked cautiously. Bah, this one doesn't even understand it has by far overstayed its welcome. The broomscuba said to himself with a sigh. Scram, come back when you've got something to say. You're a real eyesore.
I don't think he can hear me very well.
The small creature thought to itself as it glanced at the broomscuba, still maintaining his terrifying gaze while mumbling to himself.
D'accord, faut que je lui ramène de l'eau, c'est ça? Ah, il a du mal à entendre, ouais. Est-ce qu'avec le...
The stench emanating from the broomscuba was indication enough for the creature not to move any closer.
Peut-être qu'avec le truc, ce coquillage... de l'eau. Oh, c'est beau ça. Il est magnifique. Qu'est-ce que c'était que ça? Ce n'est pas ramassable, d'accord, ça. Non. Non. Writing. Ah, peut-être que je peux l'écrire.
No.
Non. Un petit bottle. Non. Ouais, tu vas m'entendre avec le coquillage.
Can you hear me now?
The small creature asked as it placed the shell in the broomscuba's ear. What? The broomscuba's fierce stare disappeared abruptly upon the surprising discovery. I haven't had any visitors speaking to me in a long time. Very well. Good manners is a rare thing these days. I suppose you could have one of the gifts I've been given over the years. Cherish it like I have, and you will surely find it useful one day.
I will. Thank you.
The small creature said with a humble bow.
Ah bien, on a eu un cadeau. Du coup, je me laisse emporter. Je vous propose que nous nous laissions ici, que nous fassions la suite la prochaine fois. Passez une bonne semaine. Portez-vous bien. À bientôt.